A little girl knocked on my door holding a teddy bear and said, "Grandma told me to find the man with the blue jacket." Grandma said, "You know why?" I don't know why. I looked down at myself. Blue jacket. The girl was maybe 5 or 6. Her lips were almost blue from the cold. Behind her, nobody. No car in the driveway, no adult on the sidewalk. Just this tiny child alone on my porch at 9 p.m. "Sweetheart, where's your grandma?" She pointed into the darkness. "She's in the car. She can't walk good." 3 houses down, a beat-up sedan sat with hazard lights blinking. "She said you'd help us. She said you're the only one who would." I told the girl to wait inside where it was warm and jogged toward the car. When I reached the driver's side, an elderly woman was slumped against the steering wheel. I yanked the door open. She lifted her head slowly, maybe 80 years old, blood on her lips. "Are you the man with the blue jacket?" Her voice was barely a whisper. "Yes, ma'am. I'm calling an ambulance." She grabbed my wrist with surprising strength. "No hospitals. They'll take Lily away from me. Please, just one night somewhere safe." I looked back at my house where the little girl was watching from the window. "Who are you? How do you know where I live?" She reached into her coat pocket and pulled out a photograph. I took it and my stomach dropped. It was me. Me at 19 years old, standing outside a church in my navy pea coat, arm around a pregnant girl I hadn't thought about in decades. Rebecca, my high school girlfriend, the one who vanished one summer and never came back. Rebecca was my daughter. The old woman's voice cracked. "She died 3 years ago. Cancer. She made me promise to never contact you. Made me swear on her grave." She coughed again. More blood. "But I'm dying now too. Lily has nobody left. Foster system will destroy her." My hands were shaking. The math was impossible to ignore. Rebecca disappeared 41 years ago. Pregnant. This woman's daughter. "Are you telling me?" I couldn't finish the sentence. She nodded slowly. "Rebecca had a baby girl. Named her Grace. Grace grew up, had Lily, then overdosed when Lily was 2. I've been raising her ever since." She squeezed my wrist. "Your bloodline, sir. Lily is your great-granddaughter. You have family you never knew existed. Rebecca didn't want you to know. But I can't let Lily end up alone. I can't." I helped her into my house. Lily ran to her grandmother immediately. "Grandma, you okay? You're scaring me." The old woman, whose name was Dorothy, collapsed onto my couch. I made her tea she couldn't drink. Called a doctor friend who owed me a favor. He came at midnight. "She's got maybe a week, 2 if she's lucky. Pancreatic cancer, late stage. She's been running on fumes and willpower." I watched through the doorway as Lily curled up next to Dorothy, stroking her grandmother's gray hair. "There's nothing you can do?" He shook his head. "Make her comfortable. That's all anyone can do now." After he left, I sat in my armchair and stared at these 2 strangers who were apparently my family. Dorothy opened her eyes and looked at me. "I know this isn't fair. Showing up after 40 years with something this big, but Lily has nobody else. Rebecca's father died before she was born. I've got no family left. You're it." Dorothy died 6 days later in my guest bedroom, holding Lily's hand. The last thing she told me was where to find a box of letters Rebecca had written but never sent. Dozens of them, spanning 20 years, all addressed to me. I read every single one. Rebecca wrote about our daughter Grace. She wrote about wanting to reach out but being too scared, too ashamed. Her parents had forced her to leave town, told her I didn't want the baby, told her I'd moved on. By the time she learned the truth, decades had passed and she didn't know how to bridge the gap. The last letter was written 3 days before she died. "I'm sorry I stole your family from you. I was young and scared and I believed the wrong people. If you ever meet Lily, tell her that love isn't always loud. I never got my moment. Maybe you will." The adoption papers took 8 months. Lily calls me grandpa now. She's 9 years old and obsessed with dinosaurs.